game now. The countdown is winding up. And we have on Cactus Valley, JonSnow versus Strange. Same logic as Iron Fortress applies here. So we will be seeing probably some tricksy play out of Strange. With so much wide open space, it'll be very difficult to get an effective scout off. Good luck, have fun!
So we're going to get in this match at the bottom right-hand corner of Cactus Valley, our third map in this best of 3 series. It is the Red Zerg player from Flipside Tactics. Can he win this last match and make it to the round of 16? His name, JonSnow.
Yeah, and spawning in the bottom left. Looking like Big Bird, feeling like Big Bird. It is. Feeling like the Big Bird. Sorry, let me rephrase that. We have Strange or Cascade. Different variations between this map and Iron Fortress. You have these like little funny rocks that are totally worthless and nobody cares about. We'll never speak of them again, Hawkeye. Ever. And a little more of wide open entrances to the fourth bases. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky to take and defend those.
Yeah, so we're not seeing any early pools from JonSnow, which wouldn't be ideal in a 4-player map anyways, unless he just randomly blind guessed. So JonSnow feeling composed here, and he's gonna just stick with kind of the normal Zerg opener. We even see a drone going down for a 15 hatch.
I would like that's the thing, like people see pros cheese because they're desperate. I actually think when pros cheese, they're very composed. Like they're making like a read on their opponent. Because if you know your opponent's gonna open up safe, it's not desperate to cheese, it's just suicidal. So when pros cheese, it's not because they're tired or because they're sad and worried. It's pretty much because they have a very good read in that moment on their opponent. So we see this pylon going down here, and it is not going to be a cannon rush. This pylon is a total fake. Storing out more pylon.
Yeah, Strange definitely trying to sell that he's doing a cannon rush here, so preventing that that mining time here. Probe's even going to slip away, and even that pylon going down, it shows that there might be a commitment here. So
if I'm JonSnow, my brain is just going like, what?
But he does pull out really quickly here. JonSnow, he kind of figured it out on a map like this. Probably not cannons that would have been placed down by now. There's nothing really to sell here. So JonSnow's actually just going to pull back.
This is actually a great map for cannons. It's just, once his opponent canceled those pylons, it was pretty clear that this wasn't going to be a cannon rush. Because if he wanted to cannon rush him, he could have easily finished the job the moment he'd walled off. I think what was going on there was Strange was more lamenting the fact that he didn't throw down a forge in the first place. He was probably thinking about it, but then like, nah, I won't gamble. And now he was so sad, he had to pretend to cannon rush as therapy.
Remember that one, it must have been NASL or MLG, where there was a player tried to cannon rush, but he just forgot his forge. So he had pylons down in the main base of his opponent, and then he went to go put down a cannon and couldn't, and he just GG'd right out of there.
I don't remember that, but that is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't remember what series that's from, but we do see these Zerglings are going to start being a little bit annoying in the Protoss base, confirming that there is a Nexus down, and even getting to slip in the main base as there's no Zealot there guarding, so might see a couple probe kills, but just mostly just a little bit of disruption of mining for the most part.
Really, like, there's no excuse for this. This is really sloppy because there was no probes in the natural. There's no way 2 Zerglings are going to kill a Nexus. So he could have just hold position the Zealot and waited for the Mothership Core. Oh, Chrono Boost on the Stalker, which means you might see some kind of poke come out of Strange. But the Zerglings got that full scout off. They probably saw the Chrono on the gateway. This is really nice for JonSnow right now. No third out of JonSnow. He's getting that link speed out. He's pretty worried about something like a push.
Yeah, we see that Zergling's going to go in and try to get some last-minute scouting, but JonSnow already sees the gases, and he saw the chrono boosted warp gate as well.
Something to note, only one drone off of gas for Strange. Now he's fixing it. Not sure if that was a mistake or not. This poke is going to hit pretty hard, Stalker Zealot Mothership is a combination of units that complements themselves so well, but because these lings are already out to answer this, Jon Snow's like he's not going to be at all touched by this attack. He'll just deflect it. His opponent will either recall or walk home, and that'll be that.
Yeah, we do see the Zerglings are going to go ahead and get us surrounding these Zealots, and Double Queen's going to go ahead and focus on that Mothership core, but
Yeah,
Zealots go down.
very strange to see the Zerg actually clean that up. With no link speed, there's really no reason the Zerglings can actually catch up or do damage there, so unfortunate that Strange had to let that happen. This Stargate play seems to be undetected. The Overlord is coming in now. It's possible that he will and get there because there's no Stalker to intercept right now. Chrono Boost on that Oracle. He wants to get that out. He wants them Oracle kills. No cancel on the third. It just dies. Wow. That's not good news.
Yeah, really sloppy of JonSnow to let that get canceled. But he does get a scout in the natural. He does see that that Oracle is coming out, so
Yeah,
he's going to react accordingly.
Hawkeye, you can't say sloppy, okay? Only I can be the main caster. We can't both be jerks to the players.
Well, this isn't good cop, bad cop, but nope, we have Lings running in the main here, so hold position on this probe is going to go ahead and get a handful of probes here, so
7 worker kills, that's more than enough.
yeah,
Nice
Oracle's finally come back to try to push away these Zerglings, and they do, but 7 worker kills is it's a decent amount.
And he delays mining here. That's exactly what JonSnow needed to get back into the game because he was really badly hurt by losing the third. Like let's be really clear. As a Zerg, losing your third when it's building is the worst feeling. The worst. It's something you could have prevented. It's something that shouldn't have happened, but it did, and now you have to live with it. The Oracle, how many kills did it get? We can actually just click on the Oracle because I'm pretty sure it didn't die.
Yeah, we got 2 kills and 4 kills, so those are probably Zerglings actually, because the first one got what's it called?
Deflected by the queens.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Deflected. Nice and fancy. Hydras will be coming out. There's no drones on the third yet. We're probably going to see a Hydra push is really the only thing that comes to mind from this position. A lot of gateways going down for Strange. He's probably going to be going for some aggression himself, either to take his third or just to outright kill JonSnow. Oh, probe going out now. Really delayed game, what with that early shenaniganery. That's not a word. I know it's not a word, but I'll stand by it. I don't know. Do you think that JonSnow will be able to push out across the map? I don't know if he can. Hydras are so fragile.
Yeah, Hydras are fragile, and they don't have speed as well. So we did see the groove spines actually was researched, but no muscular augments as well. So Hydras are going to go up on this creep and realize that they can't move, so they're just going to come back on where it's safe.
Yeah, it's like, okay, boys, let's do it. They get off creep like, 1 sec, I need a Twinkie.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a... What's that one movie with the campers? Like Fat Camp, is it?
Fat Camp.
Have you seen that? It's a really old movie, but Hydras are actually going to snipe one of these oracles, so...
I think what you're thinking of is a movie where, like, they're older campers, but there's, like, the enemy camp are Fat Camp, is Fat Camp? Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, no, it's the one where it's a... Well, it's a camp meant for, like, fat acceptance, and then it turned into more of like you're going to get lean and, you know, trying to be a big marketing stint like they had in the 90s.
I don't remember, but this has been a really nice delay out of JonSnow. It's pretty clear that Strange wanted to take his third a lot earlier, but that Overlord creep spread and everything managed to push back this Nexus by a good minute. We see Strange pushing out with this large soccer force. We're almost on the same amount of gateways as we were before. Yes, we see the 8 gateways now, even more. This is going to be rough, but JonSnow has the Hydra count this time. He has the DPS. Oh boy, Hawkeye. What a beautiful spread out of JonSnow. Will it be enough, though?
Yeah, Strange sees this pre-made concave ready, so he's going to start pushing up into it, but force fields are going to go down, and we do see that the blink goes up, so being able to help partition, and more force fields are going down, and I think this is just too much Protoss despite the number of Hydras.
I don't know, man. I've seen Hydras chew through like unreasonable amounts of stuff.
Yeah, but we do see a ton of more Hydras, 13 on the way, as well as a pack of Zerglings. And a little bit of annoyance of Zerglings over here as well on the third base side. But continuing to position, we see some more force fields go down. Sentry's actually going to get caught off to the side here, so Hydra's going to be able to pick him off quick, and the Mothership Core goes down as well. So this push is starting to look weaker by the second.
Very nice blink play out of Strange. How he blinks portions of Stalkers to capitalize on where his force fields have split up his opponent's army. But like you said, Protoss as Strange is, this is really gonna have a tough time pushing forward here on out. Saves the Oracle, which is really nice. A lot of Zealots here, but they're gonna be impeded by these force fields. Force field's not really doing too much for Strange, mostly just locking out his own Zealots. The Zealots evaporate.
Yeah, but this is just a lot of Protoss, though. All the Hydras are here, and they're going to start getting force fielded out, and these drones get pulled off the line.
I think the drone pull is correct, but you know what? You may be right. The supply lead has been taken by Strange. JonSnow just doesn't have the army he needs. He was too set back by those early shenanigans. Losing that third for nothing. Few Oracle kills that maybe didn't need to happen. Maybe he didn't get enough probe kills with his early run by. Maybe he just made too many drones, but regardless, we've arrived at this point where Protoss is knocking at his door, and I don't know if JonSnow wants to answer, man.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to go up here. He figures now's the time before more gateway units start appearing. So Oracle's gonna go down here, but everything is just gonna get ripped to shreds. That's GG. Strange takes it. He makes it to the round of 16.
Yeah, showing some teeth here. Like, I'm really impressed with Strange, like, playing to all these maps. He realizes the weaknesses and the strengths of all these different games. Realizes his opponent is playing a bit safe. Notices that maybe a fake cannon rush would get a decent result, and it really set JonSnow back. And we saw the results of that play out in the later stages. All right, I believe we have an elimination match in store, do we not?